there is evil in the world, and it's not all fun and games. It's not all about candy and trick-or-treating.
It's a spooky time.
Exactly. Wes knows. You almost knocked over the light. As Christians, we don't have to celebrate in darkness. I don't believe any Christian wants to be subjected to darkness of any kind, because we do need to protect our heart. Yeah, our hearts. Why is that hard to say? Maybe I have so much spit in my mouth. Hold on. I need a little monster in my life.
A little more monster in your mouth.
We do need to protect our...
You're so close.
I feel like I'm having a Girls Gone Bible moment here. Our hearts. We do need to protect our hearts.
That was amazing.
Our minds and our eyes. And we need to be aware of what we're taking in and what we subject ourselves to.
When you look outside at the decorations, what do you see?
Typically death.
You're going to see like Grim Reapers, skeletons, witches, zombies. That's how Satan operates. He wants us to make it seem like it's fun. It's harmless. Yeah. Satan does not need us to believe in him or believe that he's involved in something. He needs us to believe that he's not real, that he's not involved in something, and that's when he wins. Fine, I'll say it.
Fine, say it.
I feel gross right now.
I don't feel ungross.
I just came back from the gym and it's warm in here.
It's 77. It's cooler than it was last night.
Yeah. What did it get to last night?
It was 79. I was watching it the whole time. I was like, oh, is it going to be pushing?
Yeah. So this episode will come out before a couple more. But of course, it was like the hottest day yesterday when we recorded them.
Yeah,
and
dude.
Sitting here, as you guys know, it's a hot box.
That early fall just like hits hard, where it's like it'll get cool, and then you're like, oh, fall's here, and then Wisconsin just does this thing, or all of the Midwest really, where it's like, nah, it's not fall yet.
Yeah, but it's for a lot shorter time though. It's like for that early afternoon to not super late, but in a cool down in the morning at night. Then it gets hot again.
I was
fixing your shorts.
Fixing my shorts over here too.
Hold on a second.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys don't know, the White Monster, it reigns superior. I don't know any other energy drink where it's like you'll always get it at every gas station.
Funny thing about White Monsters, yes, they truly are the grandfather.
Truly. Yeah, the best.
Energy drinks, but an episode that will be released a week after this one, when it comes out, when you guys are viewing this, Craig, our guest, came on.
I think Wes is home, by the way.
Wes is home, by the way.
Hey, W. Hey there. How's it going, bud?
Not so bad.
We're just in here recording an episode.
Yeah, we're recording.
Hey, buddies.
We just started. How's the gym?
Wasn't bad.
Did some stuff and things.
Lifted some weight.
Okay.
I just got back and I feel gross because I haven't showered.
Was just complaining how gross he felt.
Yeah, because it's hot in here.
It is kind of warm.
Well,
yeah.
Get to it.
We will.
So our guest, Craig, that came on, he tried a White Monster for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, hey, if you want to try a sip or two, because he said, I talked to him on the phone. I was like, is there a beverage we can get for you?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I know you guys love energy drinks and I haven't tried one, so I'll try an energy drink. So I got him a White Monster and he downed it. And
yeah, I was watching because I was sitting here and I was just watching him, like he just kept sipping it and sipping it. I'm like, dude's probably like halfway through his drink. And I was like, I don't think he's ever had like you said, he's never had an energy drink. So he doesn't realize how much caffeine is in there, which is like 150, 180 milligrams, depending on which one you get. Well, the white one here.
He said that he never finished a cup of coffee either. And
that's right. Yeah. 150 per can for White Monster.
Yeah. And so Craig, for reference, for those that don't know, is Miranda's dad.
Yeah.
And Miranda's on the episodes with us a lot now. And she texted us that night. She's like, what did she say? I'm going to pull it up here. I got to pull up the message.
It was funny though. Like
she said, dude, my dad is lit right now and it's all your fault.
It's like we like took him out drinking or something, you know, like it's like along those lines, but
that's so funny. So hopefully he got some okay sleep. He wasn't up all night, but
I doubt he got very much. Because like if you go from having no caffeine really ever, like maybe in chocolate or something, like low amounts of caffeine to
like 10 milligrams.
Yeah, to like 150. That's gonna keep him up.
Yeah. Do you think he got addicted to it? He's probably buying
He's
some
at the
more
gas
right
station
now.
right now. Yeah, he's probably getting some more.
Thanks for tuning into the Campfire Council podcast. My name is Miranda, creator and designer of Sown in Strength. I am passionate about witness and evangelism. There is nothing more important than knowing Christ our Lord and Savior and making him known, the Great Commission. I aim to inspire Christians to confidently and effectively wear and share their faith. Go check out sownandstrength.com or Sown in Strength on Instagram. You can see all the current offerings of clothing and accessories, as well as blog posts that will encourage you in your walk with Christ. Don't forget to use code CAMPFIRE in all caps for 20% off. Now let's get back to the episode.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Campfire Council podcast. With us today, we have another special Joey and Luke episode.
Yes, sir.
You guys are in for a treat.
Yep. Or a trick.
Trick
Oh.
or treat. Ho ho.
Wow. It's almost Halloween.
Yeah, it's sneaky. Well, first, how's your week been? Anything crazy?
Good disc golf. Tried out a new disc that's been working well in the bag. It's called the Striker.
Yeah.
From Latitude 64. So it's a fairway driver. It's a 8-speed, 5 glide, 0 turn, and 2 fade.
Heck
And
yeah.
dude, I launched it the other day. Like I just hit it like just right, and I probably threw it like 450.
Did you hyzer flip it?
No, it just
flat?
just dead flat. Yeah, over at
Dang.
I was at Root River, which that course is me.
Yeah.
Every time I'm there, I'm like, I just get in a bad mood, and like, cause it's like I want to love it because I'm outside in nature playing disc golf, and like it's just super busy with cars. Like it's through a parkway, so it's Hun Creek Parkway or no, Root River Parkway. So it's like it's constantly busy with cars. There's like a lot of distractions. There's tons of people running, and like while certain sections of the woods are pretty, it's just like a little too congested at times.
Yeah. It does get distracting when cars are driving by when you're trying to throw.
It's not my favorite.
No.
Yeah. Park style, it's not my favorite type of disc golf, but
I still enjoy going there once in a while.
yeah, I mean it's good to play courses you even don't like.
Mhm.
I'm a big believer in that, of like just testing yourself, and like even a course you don't want to play, like go and play it just to expose parts of your game that aren't as strong. But
shout out James. This week I got a new lightsaber.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it quick.
Yeah,
I'm
you
grabbing
should.
it.
All right, folks, he's grabbing it. We have it mounted up on our TV stand here. It actually comes with its own stand, which is cool. But it's kind of similar to the one that Luke has. I mean, if you guys are listening to this on Spotify or what is it, on Apple Podcasts, like go ahead, do yourself a favor, go to YouTube and make sure you check out this.
So, well, first I'll give some context. So I was working on an episode in my room on Sunday.
Okay.
And I hear a rap on the door. It was my son Gabriel.
Well, so you hear that? Oh yeah.
So I opened the door because I thought it was you or Wes, and it's James. I was like, James, like, what's up?
Shout out James Luna.
And he was in his work clothes because he's an electrician.
Yep.
And I was like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I just walked in. I was like, okay. He's like, you should come downstairs. So I was like, all right. So I go downstairs, and there, behold, we have Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, and it's actually from like the early 2000s, like 2005 or something like that.
It says on the bottom.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, I think it's a 2007.
2007. So this is an older model, but apparently one of his customers had in their basement, they had water damage. So there was some water in here, but it seemed to be working fine.
Yeah, it looks great.
He just brought it over, and it's sick. I absolutely love it. So shout out James.
Absolutely.
We got a second lightsaber in the studio.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, definitely fits the theme. And like the people that have been here, they're always like kind of taken back by it. They're like, wow, you guys really like Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was like,
well, we now have a sword down here. We have 2 lightsabers.
Yep.
It's a great time. So that was the highlight of my week for sure.
Awesome.
But we, speaking of trick or treat,
yes, sir.
This will be released 1 week before Halloween. And we kind of just wanted to dive into just like Halloween.
Yeah.
Our thoughts on it as Christians, and then just give you guys something to think about as Halloween approaches. So did you have any initial thoughts off the bat?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with Halloween. Like my parents were pretty lax with it. Like before we went out, they would tell us like, hey, like this is like kind of a dark holiday, and they tried to, I think they did their best of trying to like describe to us as kids that this isn't necessary. It's not like Christmas, right? It's not a holiday where you can praise the Lord, and it's definitely a dark time. Just depending on how you look at it, I suppose. But I think they did a decent job of explaining to us as kids that there is evil in the world, and that it's not all fun and games. It's not all about candy and trick or treating.
It's a spooky time.
Exactly. What's nose? You almost knocked over the light. But yeah, like I grew up like participating in like trick or treating. Like, you know, I'd go out in the neighborhood with a costume and all that. And yeah, growing up, I never really thought much of it. But as I've gotten older, like I do see the evil side of it, because like they say, like it's the biggest day for human sacrifice, which is crazy to even think that still happens. You know, when you think like human sacrifice, you think like back then, or like the Salem witch trials, or even long before that, ancient tribes, you know, like with the like the Mayans, I believe, were big into that. Maybe I could be wrong on the Mayans.
I mean, I'm sure I don't know the stats or the numbers, but I'm hoping it's not like crazy numbers in the US.
Sure.
But I know that it's the biggest day for human sacrifice and witchcraft. I mean, I would say the majority of people that do celebrate Halloween, they're not doing that. Typically, it's just like
probably 95%.
Yeah, like, and typically it's like the younger. It's more for kids, right? You're gonna have adults that have parties, but typically it's like the kids. They dress up, they go around getting candy, and that's pretty much the majority of it.
Sure.
But when we thought about talking about this topic, because we've seen some recent videos and conversation about just people giving their input on how maybe we don't think about Halloween the way that we should sometimes.
Sure.
And I personally think that like this Halloween, we're going to be going over to Brandon's for just like a get together. We'll probably put on some costumes.
Sure.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, we're not going to eat candy. It's the majority of our Bible study.
Yeah.
And we're just hanging out, eating some food, having a good time. I don't personally think that's wrong, but I think it's important also to think about, we were talking about it before, right? So Satan's goal is not for us to believe in him. Like he's fine with that, but
sure, his
biggest win is for us to not believe that he's real.
Right.
And not just in general, but also in just activities and things that we do. So I think it's just important to, I guess if you have kids, if you do celebrate Halloween, just to be aware of how it can be dark and evil.
Mm-hmm.
We can use it for good to celebrate the Lord. We could give out verses or gospel tracts, right? When people come to our door, rapping on our door,
right,
asking for candy, right? We can still preach the gospel and do that. So I don't know if you had anything off of that.
Sorry, that just completely threw me off.
I asked just more thoughts on how Satan might be deceitful behind either events or things that we do.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't know what Satan is doing behind the scenes, and I understand that, like, if you have a family, you don't want to subject your kids to stuff that could be dark, stuff that could be scary. Like, why would you want to have your kids see like these creepy costumes or see things that might scare them and just put them in a state of fear, as opposed to doing something at home, whether it's a night of worship. So yeah, like my whole take on Halloween as a whole is like, I would love for Christians just to like completely switch the holiday around and to, like you said before, pass out tracts, Bible verses with a piece of candy attached to it. Like, still being in the world but not of the world, where we can be a light in these dark areas. So like we talked about how I can be a light in a dark area in my life of like concerts and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That a lot of that music is dark, negative, and can weigh you down. But if there's no light in that scene or in that community, then like who's going to do it?
Correct.
And so I do believe while some people are called to go into those places the same way that some people are called to go to India, go to all corners of the earth to spread the gospel, I still believe like even in your own corner, whether it's not the corner of the earth, like it could be the physical corner on your street, of like just being the light. And I think we can do that into Halloween. I think we can just spit in the devil's face and be like, no, screw you, guy. Like, we're going to take your biggest day and like do it for the Lord, you know, like do some of those things. Maybe it's host a Bible study, you know, maybe like when we all get together at Brandon's house, you know, we do a Bible study instead of like just hang out. Like maybe we do like a shorter version, so we have like time to hang out as well. So it's not like, you know, just like a little compromise, I guess, if you will. And so, yeah, I think that as Christians, we don't have to celebrate in darkness. Like I don't believe any Christian like necessarily wants to be subjected to darkness of any kind. Because we do need to protect our heart. Yeah. Our hearts. Why is that hard to say? Maybe I have so much spit in my mouth. Hold on. Monster. I need a little monster in my life.
A little more monster in your mouth.
We do need to protect our...
No. You're so close.
I feel like I'm having a...
Try to do it again. Here we go.
A Girls Gone Bible moment here. What's her name? Ange. Where she
Ange
gets...
or Ari.
Yeah, Ari gets stuck on a word. I feel it right now. Our hearts. We do need to protect our hearts.
I'm happy. That was amazing.
Our minds and our eyes, and we need to be aware of like what we're taking in and what we subject ourselves to, and like what we subject our children to. I don't have any kids. You don't have any kids that I know of. Praise the Lord.
No, sir.
For now. And so we don't necessarily understand what that looks like to protect another soul. And I think as we become parents one day, hopefully, that we will see that way, like maybe our perspectives will change because we don't have someone, like it's not about us anymore. We don't have someone to pour into 100% and to protect and to guard. So I do see obviously both sides.
Yeah.
But I just would love for us Christians to completely flip it around and just like 180 it.
I agree with that. I think that would be good. To be completely honest, I don't think the majority of Christians will or do that.
Sure.
So, because one example is like, think about for Christmas, for example.
Okay.
Like it's the biggest. What are you smirking at over there?
I was just laughing about when I messed up. Oh Lord.
Think about Christmas, right? It's the biggest Christian holiday. Like we're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you think every single Christian out there is taking time out of the day to read the Bible or to worship?
Not
I'm sure some do.
Yeah.
But typically your day's so busy where it's like you're worrying about gifts, you're worrying about presents, you're worrying about traveling, the parties,
the
family,
distractions,
what you're going to wear. So typically it's like you're go, preparing food. So I think it's just a little bit difficult. I think it'd be really great. I think it's just a hard thing for people to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I think that's a great thing. I think we can definitely do that. One thing to think about too is Easter is like the biggest attended church service of the year, I believe. I think it's Easter and Christmas.
Okay. That sounds right.
But typically those who don't believe in Jesus, like agnostics, or if you're into Satanism, you're not going to show up to church usually. I know, which makes sense, right? You don't believe in it, you're not going to go to it. You're not going to celebrate that holiday. You're not going to go to church.
Sure.
So my only thing is like, I've heard pushbacks of why do Christians then participate and celebrate a holiday that like celebrates death. And I know some people don't always look at it like that, but just I want you guys as you listen to this podcast, like as you're driving around your neighborhoods, as you're driving around wherever you're at, when you look outside at the decorations, like what do you see?
Typically like death. Yeah.
You're going to see like Grim Reapers, skeletons, witches, zombies,
spooky stuff as well.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like it's fun.
Yeah.
But once again, I just want to plant this in our minds just to think about it, be aware of it. It's like, but that's how Satan operates, right? He wants us to make it seem like it's fun.
It's
like
not
it's harmless.
Yeah, right. That
like it's harmless. It's just decoration. It's just a costume, right? Like that's we'll get into costumes in a minute, but think about example for horror movies. I know we talked about it before. I mentioned it. I'm gonna mention it again.
Yep.
Horror movies, right? I used to love them. They're fun, right? They scare you. You laugh. You get scared. It's like it's a thrill. It's adrenaline. Your heart's racing. But it's like, what are we doing? Like we're watching people as they're demon possessed. Like, is that a smart thing for us to be watching as Christians? But once again, it's harmless, right? It's just a movie. It's just entertainment. Same thing with like, sex scenes on movies. Like, oh, it's just a movie.
Yeah.
It's not harmful. It's just part of the movie. But just something to be aware of. Like, once again, Satan does not need us to believe in him or believe that he's involved in something. He needs us to believe that he's not real, that he's not involved in something. And that's when he wins. Let's talk about like costumes and stuff.
Okay. What about costumes?
I think it's important. So, for example, we're going to go to our friend Brandon's, right? We're going to go to Brandon's celebration for just a costume party, right? Once again, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's our Bible study doing it. We're not like celebrating for the wrong reasons, but we made the joke today, like with my long hair, like, what if I dress up as Tarzan, right?
I think it would be pretty great.
And I just had like a little loincloth on. Like, it'd be funny, right? But would that be smart of me? And am I going to cause my other fellow brothers and sisters to stumble?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Something
like
you can
maybe it's funny for me and I don't care. Maybe you don't care, but it's like, what if there's girls there and I'm walking around in like a little rinky dink thing? And it's like, it's probably not the smartest thing for me to do that to make other people stumble.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with women. Like, because you see it comes Halloween season and on social media, reality, like they're posting all their Halloween costumes. And I get it. Like it's fun and I'm not like shaming anything. I'm just something to think about.
Sure.
Maybe you don't feel the conviction about like what you're doing necessarily, but just remember that if it's causing someone else to stumble or to fall, that's also an issue.
100%.
And I need to be aware of it. You need to be aware of it. Anyone that, however you're presenting yourself, whether it's at the gym, out in public, at church, with your family, it's just something to be aware of. Like, maybe I feel okay about it, but am I causing someone to stumble and to fall? Yeah,
and I think going off of that, I think that maybe most of our listeners are predominantly males, like around our age, so like guys, if you feel like that time like in October is going to be a stumbling block because you see people, your friends like on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be, of them posting their Halloween costumes, like maybe just delete Instagram for 2 weeks, the week, whatever, like when everyone's posting it, like get ahead of it. And that's where I think that Satan can deceive all of us and be like, oh, it's fine. Like, you're not hurting anyone by looking at their post, or you're not like, what's the big deal? It's a costume, So don't overlook that week and stay strong in that walk of fighting against lust. And I think that could be a really good opportunity for someone to like just take a detox from Instagram, social media, whatever it may be. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
The majority of the battle things when we sin, it's like, are we putting ourselves in a situation to sin? Right? Like, if we know we're going to go on Instagram and we know it's that time of the year when we're going to be seeing things that are cause us to stumble. Naturally, you're probably going to open your phone. You're going to see it and you're going to stumble. I think too, like maybe it's not social media. Maybe it's actually going to an innocent Halloween party, but you know that when you go there, due to lust, do whatever it is, that you may stumble and fall. So just be cautious where you're going, what you're doing, your intentions behind it. And also let's talk about candy.
Okay.
I think this is something.
I'm just trying to find a verse.
I think this is something we overlook a lot too, is candy. We don't think about like gluttony a lot.
I do. I'm a glutton. I sometimes I feel like I am.
Oh, I definitely am at times too.
Like I feel like I am in like food, and I am with pleasure of like flesh. So like anything that will fulfill my need during that time, like I just want it. Like if I want an energy drink, I'm gonna go and get it. If I want a candy bar, I'm gonna go and get it. Like that's something I've been struggling with for quite a while. But yeah, let's get into the whole candy thing. I'm interested to see where this is gonna go.
Yeah. Well, because I don't think about it a lot, right? So I definitely at times overeat.
Okay.
Like I think sometimes
Same.
maybe, I don't know if this is wrong or not. Sometimes my excuse, or I feel like it's okay, is because I'm trying to put on weight for the gym, right?
Okay.
So maybe it's wrong, maybe it's not. But if I'm focusing too much on food, or think about like Thanksgiving, I for sure overeat.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Everyone does.
that's not right. Like I shouldn't overindulge, and it's a very overlooked issue.
Sure.
So I think think about like all the kids that literally probably eat bagfuls of candy.
Yeah.
Because
I did as a kid. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I went hard.
Or even like adults too. Like the candy, like that's the thing, is sometimes people don't think about it, like sweets and sugar and fatty foods and unhealthy foods can be someone's downfall too. Maybe they're struggling like with weight loss.
Sure.
And that's just like a huge weakness of theirs. And then it's just literally, it's because it's celebrated. It's like,
yeah.
you go to the stores,
Sure.
you go to any grocery store where they sell food or candy, like it's promoted.
Yeah.
Like it's on sale. You just have bags and bags of
and
candy.
it's there months before.
Yeah.
Like I saw stuff at Metro Market that was like on the shelf maybe at least a month and a half before I even thought about Halloween.
Yeah.
It was like, holy cow.
And like I'm not saying like candy in itself is not a bad thing. It's not healthy for you.
Sure.
But like everything in moderation, right? And we need to be aware of what we're putting into our body.
Sure.
I mean, you shouldn't be eating candy all the time.
Yeah.
But it's just something to think about too. Like if you have kids, or maybe you struggle with sweets like that, just be aware. Like it's celebrated though, and I think that's what the issue is. It's like you're literally like you're sending your kids to strangers' houses.
Yeah.
Give me your
so
candy.
Weird.
Hey, look at my
right.
costume. Give me your candy. And like it's fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Right.
I also, a little background, I didn't really go trick-or-treating as a kid. Kind of like you.
Yeah.
I
think you went with me once.
Yeah.
And it was a huge deal. I remember.
I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah. Your parents, I know your mom especially, she was pretty concerned, like making sure that, you went out. Didn't she pray with you like before and everything?
I'm pretty sure she did. Every year, my family, we would, because our neighborhood was relatively popular for trick-or-treaters, just because like it was a good neighborhood and there was a bunch of kids around. So my parents, what we'd do is we'd go out, they'd take us out to eat.
Oh yeah.
And we just, as a family, we just go get dinner during that time period, because my mom just didn't like the idea of like, she didn't want to participate and she didn't want to be there to give the candy out, which is like, it's fine.
And maybe that's what you do as a family,
Yeah.
you do something different that separates you from the world, like being in the world, but not of the world.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know what verse that is, but that would be a good one to look up. Otherwise, I have a verse here in Ephesians 5:11. So it's kind of just talking about like darkness. And my translation is the NLT, the New Living Translation. So take no part in the worthless deeds of evil and darkness. Instead, rebuke and expose them. And I think that to me kind of like confirms my belief in that. Like, why not let's just like completely rebuke this quote unquote holiday. Let's completely rebuke it. Let's counterculture everything here, right? Maybe you don't even pass out candy like we're talking about. Maybe you guys, have a bowl of tracks out there and just see who grabs the tracks at your front porch. Turn on the front porch light, put out some Bible verses, or if you feel led to get outside and have a table that you can either pray for people or, switch it up. But I think that I love that word rebuke. I feel like I've been seeing that word a lot as of recent. I feel like people are, I don't know. I've been seeing it in social media of like, oh yeah, rebuke this, rebuke that. Like it's always been around, but I feel like I just have seen that a lot. But yeah, like this is obviously like when it says take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness. Like I feel like that could mean a lot of different things. Like what to you are the unfruitful works of darkness? Like I would say like a Ouija board you should never go near. Stuff like that. Like if you and your friends somehow like someone brought a Ouija board, like you got to get out of there. Like rebuke that. Like I remember people in high school that were like kind of into that sort of thing. They weren't in my friend group necessarily, but like I knew of them and they would like do that on Halloween. And even then, like where I didn't have the biggest convictions or I just knew that was evil. And I was like, all right, I want nothing to do with the spiritual realm. Of like we need to protect our hearts, right? Said that correctly. Our minds and our souls and like what we see. And I don't think we should ever be inviting the spirit world to our world. Like I remember when my sister passed away, we had people try to tell us that like, oh, do you want to go see a medium and maybe you can go, or a psychic, I forget what exactly it was, but like, oh, you can go and try to talk to her and see like, hey, how did you pass away? Like how did you die? Or tell her how much you love her. And it's like, I don't think we need to be doing that at all. Like I rebuke that 100%. I just love saying this. I just rebuke it.
Yeah, no, that's not good. That's no good.
So yeah, like maybe I think it does come down to conviction when it comes to this holiday. But as darkness as a whole, I think we do need to rebuke it. But with this quote unquote holiday, I think it does kind of come down to your personal conviction and what you want to subjugate your family to or the people around you. And it is what you make it.
One thing too, I saw a clip on this the other day from a podcast. I don't know how true or not this is, but I think it's very possible. So this guy used to be a Satanist. So he worshipped Satan.
I think I know. Did he have the tattoo down his head?
I think so.
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
So I think I've actually seen another video about him talking about Halloween. He's very against Halloween. Yeah. Because he openly participated and worshipped Satan, which is very, very, very dark.
Kind of gives me the chills in a bad way.
And he was saying like how they absolutely like love Halloween because so many Christians participate in it. And willingly. Here's the thing though. So once again, I think the majority of people who celebrate Halloween are probably not doing some weird witchcraft, evil things. Voodoo Mama Juju stuff, right? But he was saying like, and I don't know how real this is. Okay. I think it could very much be real because there are evil forces. There are demons at work. Real thing. And he was saying like in neighborhoods when people put up these decorations, he said there like it's setting up like these grounds opening up for evil spirits pretty much. That's crazy. Once again, I don't know if this is true. Just something to think about. I 100% believe in angels and demons. It's in scripture. Yeah. We know that there's demon possessions in scripture. And just something to be aware about. Because I mean, you are like when people do have these decorations, you're putting out death as much fun as it is. Mm-hmm. And you go to like haunted houses, horror movies, stuff like that, right? Like, yeah. It's kind of, do you think it's similar like a Ouija board? Like if you get a Ouija board, sure, and you're attempting to communicate to some kind of evil spirit,
rebuke it.
I strongly believe that if you openly allow access to something like that, it's very well possible that something weird could happen.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, so that's just, once again, it's something to think about. I've never put up Halloween costumes. I mean, decorations.
Yeah,
I probably never will,
probably
but
not.
Yeah, I mean, the holidays, it's celebrated around death.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think there's a lot more things that go on both here on earth physically and spiritually that we don't quite understand or see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Satan his goal is for us to not believe in him or to see him in things, right? And how, whether it's Halloween or anything else that's going on, movies, music, things that we wear, places that we go, I strongly believe that Satan, if we do not see Satan in things and we think it's okay, but it is evil, Satan's winning.
Yeah.
And that's an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I think just like overall, when it comes to this Halloween, it comes down to your conviction, and it comes down to what we want to expose ourselves to.
Yeah.
Like if there's certain music that is causing you to sin, probably shouldn't be listening to it. Certain shows that cause you to sin, get rid of it.
I'd also say too, like, pray over your children, that if you do send them out for trick-or-treating, once again, like, I think that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
When I went a couple times, it was fun. I don't think it needs to be harmful. But once again, just because we are not practicing something that's evil does not mean that other people are not in your neighborhood, in our state, in our town, in our country, around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that can still be a factor. So pray over them for protection. Pray over your neighborhood, for those that are trick-or-treating. If you do go to a party, pray for those people. Pray that God can use you as a light, that you can share the love of Jesus with someone or with the people that you're with.
Sure.
And just be aware. Beware where you're going, what you're wearing, what you are eating, and what you are doing, and what you're seeing. And anything that's good can be turned into evil, and anything that's evil, God can use for good. So just be something to think about as Halloween does approach. But I hope for those of you that do go trick-or-treating, that you guys are safe, that you are smart, that you can just ask God for protection, ask him for knowledge and wisdom. And if God's placed in your heart for conviction that it's not your thing, listen to that.
Yeah, 100%.
Really listen to that, because there's a reason why God will place conviction on our hearts, because he knows it's gonna
it's for good reason.
That if we continue down that path, it's not gonna be good for us. He's not doing it because he doesn't want you to have fun. He's not doing it because he's like, I'm punishing you. He's doing it because he loves you, he cares about you, and he knows what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we need to remove things from our lives.
Yeah. And I think too, like with our like comment below what you guys think of Halloween and where you guys stand on that. And if there's anything that we maybe said that was misleading, obviously, we apologize for that. You know, we're just two dudes trying to do our thing. And for the Lord, of course. But yeah, just leave a comment below what you guys think of Halloween. And maybe if you are on, I don't want to say like my side of things, but if you heard some of the things that I was saying that maybe you could encourage you, like what would be, how do I want to word this? Like what would be some of the ways that you could flip that holiday around for the Lord? And that would be my challenge to you guys. So if you guys let us know in the comments, like, hey, I'm going to be doing this instead, we would love to hear about that, because then maybe we can implement it, and then others can. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say. All right. Awesome. Well, we were going to answer all of our listener questions. We had tons of them. I mean, we just don't have any time for that. Not enough time. That's true. Not enough time. Another episode. Yeah. So I hope this episode was insightful. We just felt it necessary to kind of place in our hearts to talk about Halloween. Just once again, take these things that we said, take with a grain of salt. Sure. If you think that we've spoken out of context, leave a comment. Let us know. We'll pray about it. We'll think about what we've done wrong. Right. We'll think about what we've done.
But
wrong.
you know what? What I say to this is go out, get yourself a lightsaber.
Okay.
Because if you're going to get a costume for Halloween,
Sure.
just be a Jedi.
Be a Jedi.
Give it
Be the light.
the necessary excuse to get a lightsaber.
That's fair.
Also,
Get a white monster.
get a white monster
Okay.
and record a podcast or something.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's it, though. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. This is the Campfire Council Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking about candy.